Friend, Spirit told me to remind you to charge your crystals. Okay, I believe a full moon is coming up. You may want to charge them under the full moon. Some of you may want to just put all your crystals in the grass so that, you know, the ground can absorb all the energy that has been stored within those crystals so that it can be released, so that you can utilize them again. People forget that those crystals absorb energy and also give energy. So the ones, especially like your protection crystals, those need to be cleansed often, because if not, sometimes they break. A lot of times they break because it did its job. It protected you from something, like, and then usually it's like immediately, like somebody probably sent something to you and your crystal broke on you, like you dropped it and it shattered, but like it did its job. But also you have to remember, some of your crystals that can absorb a lot of energy, like your bigger crystals, it may take a while before something like that breaks, but it's still going to store energy and you need to cleanse them. I would put them under the sun, under the moon, on the ground, okay? And then you set your intentions in them, okay? For others of you, I don't know why I'm being told to tell you guys that you have to be mindful of your emotions, because that's how people can get into your energetic field easily. For others of you, you may be thinking like you're going to be a fool for trying to manifest something. Don't do that. Don't think that you're a fool. Take that leap of faith. Manifest what it is that you want, whether it's commitment, whether it's marriage, but you have to understand. And I just did a tweet that said, all magic has a price to pay. And what you have to understand is, when you want something, let's take manifestation out of the equation, and we just use the word, we pray for something, right? What you fail to realize is there's always going to be a sacrifice. You want a new car? Guess what? You're going to have to get rid of the old one. Or you're going to have to stop driving the old one. Or your car may break down. Or God forbid, you may get in a car accident. Your car won't start no more. Something is going to happen and transpire, because the energy has to shift somehow. And then you'll get your new car. Or you could be praying for good health. But guess what? The sacrifice is you eating healthier. You weaning yourself off of medications. You doing what you're supposed to do. You working out. You pushing yourself. There's always a sacrifice. You want in that career, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to fill out those applications. You're going to have to go on those job interviews. You're going to have to redo your resume. There is always an energy exchange. You want that commitment. You want that marriage. You're praying for your husband. Guess what? God will put you in singlehoodness to prepare you for that person, and send distractions and tests while you are preparing yourself for your husband or your wife. God will sit there and show you how you behave in conflict, how you show love and things of that nature through other people. So be mindful when you are praying and manifesting for things. Are you ready for the sacrifices? Because something's going to have to give. You're going to have to give up something. For some people, it's their time, it's their attention. But when you want to manifest things and you want to change things in your life, things have to go too. You think you're going to sit there and be in a Fortune 500 company and you're going to be sitting there bringing your hood book of friends to the Christmas party? I don't think so, because you're not going to want to be embarrassed. You're going to find new friends. You're going to find friends that you know that you can bring to the Christmas party with you. For others of you, your simple sacrifice is you standing in your power, standing on your square. Okay? What else is going on in the next 48 hours with my healing homies? Some of you take that leap of faith. Some of you are manifesting the strength to balance out your energies, to get justice. Justice is only going to prevail on a situation if it's justified. If it's not justified, it's not going to hurt, harm, or injure that person. Because I'm thinking of somebody trying to do like return to senders or something like that. If it's not justified, it ain't going to sit there and do nothing to this person. So make sure you're getting confirmation. You're doing divination to make sure that this is something that is going to be okay in spiritual law. We ain't talking physical law, we're talking spiritual law. Okay? For others of you, I do feel that you may need to utilize candles to manifest. You know, some spiritual newbies, they do that. Okay? It gets you in alignment to and into a ritual, not even just a ritual. Shoot, brushing your teeth is a ritual. You do that every day, right? Doing your hair, putting lotion on, taking a shower. Those are rituals too. But it's like, it gets you in the alignment of practicing something, okay? Being obedient, focus. Some people are visual learners, so they need to see that. You get what I'm saying? Because these are just tools. Crystals and stuff, they're just tools. You really don't need them, but you can utilize them to help you until you get to the point where you don't need them anymore. Because you're going to eventually get to the point where you don't need those things anymore. You don't need cards. You don't need tarot. You don't need astrology. Like, it gets to the point where you know that they're tools and you can utilize them when you need to. Okay, I don't know who needed to hear that too. For others of you, if you want to sit there and take the leap of faith and work in the justice system, do it. If that's what you want to do, do it. I see somebody wanting to be a lawyer. Okay, for some of you guys, in the next 48 hours, you're going to learn a lesson about manifestations, because something's going to come to an end. I don't know why that came back around. You manifested something, and something else has to come to an end in order for that to come in. In the next 48 hours, some of you guys are getting over. You're standing on your square, and you're getting over the betrayal. You're standing on your square, and you're realizing, you know what? That is a them problem, not a me problem, and I don't need to be taking that personally because I did nothing wrong. Yeah, in the next 48 hours, some of you guys ground yourselves because you've completed a lesson, a cycle of some sort, and changes are going to be coming in quick for you, okay? Sometimes you don't realize some manifestations can happen faster than others, and your luck can come in sooner than later. This is the energy of like somebody going viral. This is the energy of somebody being scouted for modeling or something while they're getting coffee. This is the energy. It's like, this is the energy of your life about to change. In 48 hours, your life is about to change. Okay? I feel for some of you guys, congratulations, you're graduating. Okay? For some of you, you're finding out you're graduating. For others of you, you are finding out you have psychic abilities. Maybe you have foreseen something. It got you emotional. But a lot of times you have to understand, like somebody manifested being able to tap into their gifts a lot more. And it's going to probably scare the crap out of you. Because there was lessons that you needed to learn a lot more. Like there was something that you needed to learn more of before you could really tap into your spiritual gifts, and you're going to end up having a negative experience with your spiritual gifts where, say for instance, right, because I'm hearing, I got to give an example. I'm a prophetic dreamer, and I had a dream of my grandma passing away, literally right in front of me at the hospital while I was talking to her. And guess what? In real life, it actually happened. What did I do? I didn't ask. You know, like I've always been a prophetic dreamer, but I didn't ask to see that dream that day. I mean, that night, the night before. Like I didn't ask for that. But for some of you, you're asking for it, and you don't understand the repercussions that come behind having them gifts. Like you have to be the type of person that is mentally prepared and have your emotions under control to handle those type of gifts. And when I had that gift, I wanted my gifts gone, and God took them.